Good morning. I want to take an opportunity to share a stock buy alert I have. I use algorithmic trading to determine, trigger points as far as entering for a stock, and when's a good entry point, when's not a good entry point. So I want to talk about ON Semiconductor today. So looking at this algorithmic program that I've developed using Google Sheets, I have six charts that I use. Sorry, seven charts that I use to give me good indication as far as when's a good buy point, sell point for a stock. I also have some data that I pull from Google Finance to kind of give me an idea of where the target price should be uh, in a year or so. And then just some gives me some insight to how the stock's been performing. So ON Semiconductor, right, into semiconductors, pretty good company. Their prices continue to increase over since I've been following them. Currently, they're at $99 a share. They've had a little bit of downturn recently, which has put it on sale for the most part. Current earnings per share trailing 12 months 4.36. The target, based off analyst reports, 5.23, gives us a target price predicted of 119.14. That's a 20% upside on this stock in the next 12 months. And based off how they do in their next quarterly earnings report, it could see some movement that way. Based off the indicators I have, I'm seeing some potential upward momentum in the stock. I'll have to check and see if they've announced their earnings yet, but their last earnings was July 31st, 2023. It's 36 days ago. They might be getting ready to put together and then announce their earnings. Typically, they don't announce them this early, though, so it'll probably be a month or two before they announce them again. Just based off these indicators I have here, so I have stock price and I have simple moving averages. So based off this is a 15-day, 40-day, and 200-day simple moving average. So this is my data here that I use to determine the algorithm. But just based off the stock, right, the 15-day is dropped below the 40-day. So that indicates some downward momentum. It typically lags price. So the price has taken a little bit of downturn, but it looks like it's on its way back up, and it looks like these moving averages are crossing over. It stayed above the 200-day, which has been a good support over the last trend. If you look at long-term price closure state for the trend line here, it's been trending up. You can see there's occasional downturns, and then it comes back up. So these are good entry points to buy into the stock and to continue the ride up. So it looks like it's taking a little bit of a downturn again, and it's going to be on its way back up. So probably a good entry point for the stock. Volume, all in all, has been pretty consistent with this stock. So for the most part, I don't think there's been too much news or anything like that as a catalyst for the stock. But all in all, it's expected to do well. This is a price point oscillator. So typically when it's in this 30 to 40% range is when I see a good buy point. It's come up past that point a little bit, but it looks like there's still upside associated with this stock. Here's a stochastic indicator. So this is pretty sensitive to stock price. When the short term, the blue line crosses above the red line, it typically indicates some upward momentum. So pretty sensitive, like I said. It comes back and forth here as you can see, but I typically use a stochastic and a moving average convergence divergence. So same thing here, blue line short term, red line long term. So when the short term crosses above the long term, it's typically indicating upward momentum, a good price movement point. When I get both of these indicators indicating buy, it's 9 times out of 10, it's been pretty good as far as indicating upward price movement, excluding any anomalies that occur. But for the most part, you look at the historicals, right? Like back here in May of 2023, stochastics indicating buy, and moving average convergence divergence is indicating buy. And you look at this upward stock movement that occurred. So, and then it hovered here as far as on its way up, indicated a pretty long, as you can see here, pretty long stint, which expanded the price movement upwards. So, all in all, indicates a pretty good buy opportunity or buy point normally. This is just volatility for the stock, so it just it gives me an indication of how volatile the price movements are. All in all, like I said, I don't think there's been too much news associated with this stock. They might be coming out with some stuff along the way, but all in all, pretty good stock, pretty consistent. Just looking at showing you my algorithm. So this is all the data I use to determine the algorithm. based off those indicators and everything. And I use a Google Finance function to input the daily stock price. So this updates every second. And then it's programmed using app scripts for Google Sheets, which is a pretty good program, to send me a email, whether with a buy or sell recommendation each day between 3 and 4 a.m. and 3 and 4 p.m. 3 and 4 a.m. just so I can look at it before I go to work, and then 3 and 4 p.m. so I can see how it's performing before the close. But all in all, this is my algorithmic training program. It's been pretty. The indicators it's given have been very reliable as for entry points, and figured I'd share with you today a good buy opportunity for ON Semiconductor stock. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to this page. I'm going to try to put these out daily and discuss a different buy opportunity each day for various stocks. Thank you.